there, my name is Vila Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. I have been listening to Big Finish's, what's the name of this release? This month's monthly release, Blood on Santa's Claw. And this one is, as Big Finish does quite often nowadays, bit of a bait and switch. Yeah, oftentimes you think a release is going to be one thing. It's really like, they did the... was it a Time War box set with the Valiard on the cover? You think, oh yeah, gonna get a corrupted Valiard with Paul McGann. I think that was it a War Master? I can't remember one of the. And you get there, and he's in like one episode or something. You know, you sort of had the 10th Doctor set, and you see Bernard Cribbins on the cover. Oh yeah, some more Bernard Cribbins and Donna. No, they're in it for like one episode. It just bit of a bait and switch. So this one's a bait and switch in two ways. You think it's going to be a Christmas release, and as an aside, I'm desperate for Big Finish to do a box set of Christmas specials that never happened, like do a Third Doctor Christmas special from 1972. You know, if they first film, what was it Tim Treloar do the Third Doctor? Their Third Doctor sets are fantastic, they're really good. Or like do a Tom Baker, Lalla Ward, K9. Christmas story from 1978 or 79. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, Douglas Adamsy. You know, they do something like, and I would buy the hell out of that. But I love Christmassy things. Now, Travelers, I think Big Finish. I think Nick Briggs doesn't really like Christmas. Who's very. I think he's a major driver of this race. Let me have a look at it. Production credits. Is he in the production credit? Executive producer, maybe he's not. I don't know. But I think let's put more of the company ethos that I think I remember him saying on a podcast that he's not really into Christmas. He doesn't like the whole pretense of Santa and all that. He just which I think is why we don't get that much Christmassy stuff. This isn't that Christmassy in short. So all the Christmas stuff is very window dressing-y, and I was disappointed. I wanted it to be much more genuinely Christmassy, like the Russell T Davies Christmas specials, or the Moffat ones, you know, or like the Christmas specials used to be before they stopped doing Christmas specials because I don't know, because they don't like ratings. I probably wouldn't be able to do one that would get ratings. So. The other reason this is a bait and switch, and this is a spoiler, a mild spoiler, but I think it's a spoiler nonetheless. So if you want to go completely fresh, click off now. Like, share, subscribe before you click off. Oh, definitely share. I am in Facebook jail, and I really don't know why. I wish they would tell me why. I'm not allowed to post in any group. So if you could share for me, that'd be fantastic. And of course, subscribe and like, and then go to another 10 videos and like all of them as well and share them. That'd be awesome. So if you're going to click off, but if you're not going to click off, I'll keep on talking. So this one it looks like it's going to be one of those releases where it's four different stories, 4 25-minute stories that aren't related. And those, I really like those releases, but it's really not that at all. There are 4 stories. They seem to be written by 4 different people. They're all written by Nev Fountain. That's the spoiler I'm giving you. They're all written by Nev Fountain, and they all have Christmassy themes, but they all do tie together into one narrative by the last story. So your first story you have is Blood on Santa's Claw, where the Doctor turns up in the 50th century. Most important thing about this one is it's a Doctor and Perry, and suddenly Perry's got a boyfriend who's traveling with them, Joe. Yeah, and like I didn't remember him. Like the trouble with Big Finish releases coming out sporadically, and me being an old boomer, I can't remember anything. Was Joe a plot thread? You know, they brought in an extra companion in the 5th Doctor series recently. I said, was there a Joe? So I was trying to remember. I actually did a search for the actor on the website. No, this is the only release he's been in. He never saw him before. So it starts off. They're in the 50th century, and there's this. I think it seems to be a bit of a swipe against organized religion, which I think is a bit sad to do on something that shows itself off to be a Christmas release, even though it's not. I mean, look, I'm not Christian. Obviously, I'm a rabbi, but you know, maybe don't pick a Christmas release to piss on Christmas or piss on religion. You know, that might not be the best time to do it. So yeah, they have the religion in the 50th century or whenever they are, is that whenever you have a group of people who are passionate about one thing, that's a religion. So you can have Game of Thrones fans' religions and Shakespeare fans' religions. So this one they have a planet. There's a a struggle against devotees of Wind and the Willows and devotees of Shakespeare, and they've called in an adjudicator, which is Santa, for some reason to come and make the peace. And they when they arrive there, Santa's been murdered, um, and a mystery ensues. The second story, The Baby Awakes, is a kind of a dark story. It's dark in the same way as, what was that one? Is it not Jubilee? One by Rob Shearman. Called again. Well, the one with Frobisher. Let me just do a search for Frobisher. Holy Terror. The Holy Terror. That's one of the early releases. That's release 14. Blimey, that must be from the second year. So yeah, it's very creepy in that way. In that it's a Perry and Joe go undercover as husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend to a baby making facility, and you get to try out your tailor-made children beforehand. So they put them in different scenarios. So you see them in different ages, and one of those scenarios is a Christmassy scenario. That's the Christmassy bit in that one. The third story, and there's some malfeasance and bad stuff going on that they have to sort out. The third story is I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, and the trio land in I think it's an 80s Christmas party, office Christmas party, and but it seems to be people aren't able to go, and it turns out the Christmas party has been going on for a number of years, so they try to work out what's going on there. And then the full story, Brightly Shone the Moon That Night, ties up everything together in an interesting way, and it goes into a bit of ancient Gallifreyan lore dealing with the Time Lord War with the vampires, and it's interesting. I kind of liked all that stuff. They give you it's a whole new stuff amount of stuff bolted on, and you see how the three stories were all like tied together to this full story. This is I would say, look, I would say don't unsubscribe over this one. It's a reasonably good story. I give it a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. It was not a stellar one. I would say give it a 7 out of 10. It was, if you like, look, the performances are all great. Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, still fantastic. Nicola Bryant especially sounds like she's 19. She sounds like the 19-year-old Perry. But again, it's kind of representative of the monthly range releases in 2019, where they've been okay, slightly above average, mostly. Not too many terrible ones. I've had no terrible ones, and a couple of, I think one or two. I think one really good one, and then two or three that are above average over 2019. I really got to do a video doing the review of Big Finish in 2019. Now I finished this one, I could do a review of the monthly range. So yeah, look, if you're a subscriber, it's a fun enough release, it's a good enough release. If you want to dip your toes in the Big Finish, this is not the one to do it with. It's just a bit yeah, it's not. I don't think it shows the company at its absolute best. So yeah, but listen, I think the good stuff they've been doing is really been in the box sets. There's one box set I can't wait to get to, which is the War Master one, the Anti-Genesis, where the War Master and the Mark Gatter's Master from the alternate universe show up, and they're somehow involved in the events of Genesis of Daleks. That looks like a good freaking release. That one I can't wait to listen to. Actually, I hope, but I actually forced myself to listen to this one first. One, because it's shorter, and two, because I've just had it longer. So yeah, that's why this one came up first. Still got Star Cops to finish listening to as well. So my name is Phila Beckett, the Rabbi from Another Planet. Please like, share, subscribe. Please share. As I said, I'm in Facebook jail. Let me know what you think. Did you love the story? Did you hate the story? Do you violently disagree with me about anything? Or do you have any questions about anything at all? I will happily answer any comment that you put in the comment section. If you put it anywhere else you want, I just don't think I'll see it unless you put it in the comment section. And have a great day. Thank you so much for listening.